Tesla is one of the big companies reporting earnings results this week, and the report comes just weeks after the company posted record first quarter delivery results, even as Tesla and the broader auto industry contended with ongoing chip shortages and the COVID-19 pandemic. We have Nord LB analyst Frank Schwope with us now. And Frank, I want to ask first about those deliveries. What are you expecting to see for Tesla's full year delivery target?
Yeah, I guess they can reach 800,000 to 900,000 cars this year in 2021. That means almost 50% up, maybe. It's around 50%, I think we can expect, but everything depends on the pandemic and on the development in the whole world.
Yeah, I mean, when we look at it, the deliveries obviously in Q1, impressive, set a record there, double the number we saw a year ago. But when you think about maybe where this company is going with competition right now, what do you want to hear from Elon Musk on that front, since all of these legacy automakers right now are looking at what Tesla's been able to do and are ramping up very quickly in terms of their EV efforts?
Yeah, that's true, but you don't have, you're speaking about record quarter, but you don't have to forget that Tesla is a young company, that they had last year only low numbers. It wasn't difficult to grow that much. I think at a traditional car manufacturer, you should compare Q1 with Q1 of the last year, but if it concerns Tesla, I prefer to compare Q4 with Q1 now. And if you compare Q1 with Q4, you see there is only a very slight increase in the numbers. And this is maybe because of the chip shortage, or maybe of changes in the production line, or maybe also because of a reduced sales demand for the Model S and X. We don't really know it, because the numbers Tesla sold from Model S and X were really low numbers. It was only 2,000 cars, I guess.
That's right. And really that Model 3 and the Model Y vehicles turbocharging those first quarter delivery figures. And I'm wondering, Frank, geographically, where do you really see the opportunity for upside here for Tesla? Because, of course, Wall Street has been talking about China being this linchpin to the company's growth strategy. But are there potential larger opportunities in the US, in Europe, as we get those gigafactories in Berlin and Texas coming online?
Yeah, for sure. The new factories in Brandenburg in Germany and the new factory in the US, I don't expect really big sales numbers in this year. You should expect a real boot, or a real start of the production in the year 2022. But if you speak about the geographical chances of Tesla, you should expect really growing numbers in China. China is very important. And also in Europe in the year 2022, with the new factory in Brandenburg, you can really expect growing numbers, I guess. And also in the US, for sure, if they ramp up the new plant in Texas, we can also expect growing numbers. But you shouldn't forget, Tesla is not the only car manufacturer with electric cars. There are many other cars, some from the US, a lot of them from China, and also the Germans or the European car manufacturers are starting or ramping up their production of electric cars. For example, VW. I guess next year we can expect, or we can see sales numbers of VW which are comparable to the numbers of Tesla. I would expect that VW and Tesla will sell next year more than 1 million electric cars.
Yeah, and Frank, back here in the U.S. too, even Tesla's first profitable year, when you look at their adjusted pre-tax income, Bloomberg is pointing this out, is less than the earnings they had made from selling credits to those legacy automakers who are trying to offset their internal combustion engine sales, and that revenue is pretty key for Tesla, and that's obviously going to be drop off the more that those legacy automakers produce electric vehicles. So when you think about how big that is for Tesla, and investors looking at this company and celebrating profitability, I mean, how important is that?
I mean, it's very important that Tesla is going to make earnings with selling cars, and not with the tax credits, with the regulatory credits. I mean, selling emission rights is not the main reason to earn money, and also not trading bitcoins or selling solar energy, whatever. The main thing Tesla is doing is producing cars and selling cars, and it would be nice if Tesla would really earn a lot of more money with selling cars in this year and especially in next year, because the earnings of the regulatory credits should become less and less in the next years.
And Frank, have to ask about Bitcoin because, of course, Tesla disclosing a purchase of $1.5 billion on its balance sheet in the first quarter. I'm wondering what you see as the strategy there going forward for Tesla and crypto.
I think Elon Musk is trying something. We don't know how the Bitcoin will develop. Even Elon Musk don't know how it develops, but it's a little risk to have these Bitcoins on the balance sheet, but we all don't know what happens to Bitcoins. But if it runs good, and Elon Musk made a lot of good decisions in the last years, if it runs good, he can earn a lot of money with Bitcoins as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter what currency you're doing it in, as long as business is booming, that's a good thing, and investors will cheer it. But we'll see what they report after the bell. Frank Schwope, Nord LB Analyst, appreciate you coming here to chat with us today. Be well.